Very good morning, children. The chapter Mughal Empire. So far, we have come to know about few of the rulers. Who are they? Babur. Is it? The first one was Babur. Next, how he led on his new empire through many difficulties and many battles, like Battle of Chanderi and the Battle of Gagara. And next comes his son Humayun and his battles with Sher Shah, and the how the Sher Shah Suri got his name after killing a tiger with single-handedly. Next comes the Akbar, and how did he expand his territorial visa, and what are the major contexts he had confessed. So till now we studied about Babur, Humayun, then what else? Babur, Humayun, and Sher Shah, just Akbar. Now we'll study about the Akbar's sons Jahangir and Jahangir's son Shahjahan. These are the two rulers, next Mughal rulers who ruled the Mughal Empire from 1605 to 1658 CE. In today's class, we will be knowing about the Jahangir and the Shahjahan Mughal rulers. So, children, next the Mughal ruler was the Mughal Empire, that is Jahangir, 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 who ruled between the period of 1605 to 1627 CE. During this period, what he has done, let's see. So, between 1590 and 61, Akbar, his father, the Deccan kingdoms of Ahmednagar, Berar, and Khandesh under Mughal control, he took back and he extended till after his death in 1605. It was stretched till the Akbar's death. After the death of Akbar's death, the empire was stretched from Himalayas to Godavari and from Hindu Kush to Brahmaputra. So now coming to the Jahangir, Jahangir was ascended through to the throne. That is, he took over the role after the Akbar's death, and Akbar nominated his son Salim as the heir to the throne. That is, Salim is the name of the Jahangir, other name. So basically, the Jahangir name was Salim. So Salim Jahangir was nominated by Akbar, his father. Salim was his real name, and he became the Mughal ruler of the Mughal Empire in 1605. In which period? 1605. And he adopted the title. He got the title of the Jahangir. That is nothing but Jahangir in the sense conqueror of the world. What do we say? Conqueror of the world. This is the title which was given to the Salim, that is Jahangir. It is the meaning of Jahangir. So Salim is the son of Akbar, and this Salim is got the title as Jahangir. So Jahangir is nothing but the conqueror of the world. So in order to know much more information about the Jahangir, an autobiography is being written. That is, what is that name? Tuzuk-i Jahangiri. This Tuzuk-i Jahangiri tells us about the Jahangir's life, administration, his ruling, his administrative policies, everything. Overall life of this Jahangir's rule during his period. Like his father, Jahangir continued the same policy of expansion, that is sending a expedition and having a battles and winning and conquering the regions. So in 1615 CE, he defeated Rana of Mewar. Rana of Mewar, who is that Rana of Mewar? That is Rana Pratap Singh, who succeeded in recovering the parts of his kingdom against the Akbar. But again, the Jahangir was continued uh, the battle with the Rana of Mewar in 1615 CE. So he finally accepted the Mughal suzerainty, and he also continued the Akbar's policy of religious tolerance. What was this Akbar's policy? In order to avoid the battle, or in order to avoid the disputes, Akbar was having made a kept an offerings in front of the Rajputs. That is, they will get a post in the administration and the military, and they used to get matrimonial alliances with the Mughals. or else they has to act under the as a subordinate under the Akbar's rule. So this was not accepted by the Rana of Mewar, but later when the battle took place between the Jahangir and the um, this Rana of Mewar, finally he defeated the Rana of Mewar, who Jahangir. So Jahangir defeated the Rana of Mewar and accepted all the offerings which was kept by the Mughal kings, and he continued with the Akbar's policy of religious tolerance. Here the religious tolerance is nothing but accepting of one which is he disliked. He personally doesn't like the whatever the offerings or the rules that has been followed by the Akbars, but even though he was not happy with those things, even then he accepted it. Who? Rana of Mewar. So next we'll move on to the further. Next is the Nur Jahan. This Jahangir married to a Nur Jahan, and she played a significant important role in the Mughal Empire and the administration of the Mughal Empire. So she invented and she introduced with the new coins in her name. We see certain sources which tells about the kings, his rule, his administration, the language, to which extent the region was captured, all those things. How? Because of the coins. One of the coins which tells about the Nur Jahan, because on the coins her name was being introduced. So she even had a coins issued in her name, and these Nur Jahan also gave a land grants. That is, those who doesn't have the land, they used to give to the public as a grant. A grant is nothing but ಅನುದಾನ ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, that is a land grant. So and even the many of our family members got important positions in the Mughal court. During the Mughal Empire, in the Mughal court, these Nur Jahan family members had got important position, that is top position ಅಥವಾ ಮೇಲ್ವರ್ಗದ ಹುದ್ದೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿದ್ರು. ಯಾರು? ನೂರ್ ಜಹಾನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಮೊಘಲ್ ಸಾಮ್ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಮೊಘಲ್ ಆಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಹುದ್ದೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿದ್ರು. ಯಾರು? ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನೂರ್ ಜಹಾನ್. And she did not want Prince Khurram, his son, to ascend the throne, to take over the position after Jahangir, because which lead to a power struggle, because he might struggle to hold the power, she thought, and between the Nur Jahan and the Prince Khurram, power struggle was arised. And as I said, she did not want Prince Khurram to ascend the throne after Jahangir, which lead to a power struggle between Nur Jahan and the Prince Khurram, between the mother and the son. However, after the death of the emperor, that is Akbar, she retired from the public life. She did not participated in the administration of the Mughal Empire, and Khurram, that is the son of Akbar, that is son Khurram, succeeded his father. Whose father? That is Jahangir's son Khurram. So Akbar's son is Jahangir. Jahangir's son is Khurram. Jahangir's wife is Nur Jahan. Don't get confused. Akbar is the father of Jahangir. Jahangir's wife is Nur Jahan. So Jahangir's and Nur Jahan's son is Khurram, who succeeded next after the Jahangir. Next. So during his administration, during the Jahangir's administration in 1600, East India Company came into India for the business purpose, for the trade purpose. Among those, two ambassadors were visited the Mughal court during the Jahangir's rule. Who were they? One is the Captain William Hawkins and Sir Thomas Roy. These are the two, that is Captain William Hawkins and the Sir Thomas Roy came visited to Mughal court. Why did they came? For the trade purpose. Where, from which company? The East India